I'd now like to call upon the perspective of the associates and Shady Qubaty, please.
Thank you very much, James. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Sheikh Sultan bin Saud al-Qasmi, Your Excellencies, Mr. Peter McLean, esteemed guests, distinguished mentors, respected friends, and my dear fellow DBA family. It brings me joy to welcome you all to our graduation. Today is a day to be thankful and a valuable occasion to reflect on the past 9 months. Hearing that, you, like me, might also be thinking of something else that's more or less 9 months long. I cannot help but feel that in many ways, our cohort has been reborn over the past 40 weeks. The DBA program reshaped our DNA, so we stand here having developed into new and better versions of ourselves. And for some, like our dear Arna, who is currently pregnant, it was even more convoluted, since she was in the process of being reborn while carrying a product of life's creation. The DBA program has been the perfect post-graduation talent development opportunity for all of us. As the brainchild of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, this experience has nurtured us for 9 months, creating a fluid bridge between learning and applying, transforming theoretical knowledge into practical power. Being at the heart of the Gulf led to myriads of prospects. It allowed the whole cohort to learn from exceptional mentors on the land of serendipity, as James calls it, which challenged us and widened our horizons, opening the doors for us to contribute to this magical city. This is as close as it could ever get to a win-win. Most importantly, the program created a priceless and irreversible bond between all of us. With a cohort spanning 13 nationalities, we managed to create a warm home outside of home. Plowing through the COVID-19 pandemic together with all its variants, fellow associates have quickly evolved to become family members, and the unique bond of cohesion we developed for each one has only grown stronger. This was a special cohort. We lived together, laughed together, swam together, partied at each other's apartments, cooked for one another, and experienced each other's national cuisines. And no, don't get me started on horse meat. Most crucially, we had each other's backs. To give a more concrete example of how we all came together, we were blessed that our time in Dubai coincided with the world's greatest show, Expo 2020. We visited Expo many times, explored each other's country pavilions, attended numerous concerts, and enjoyed each other's company. That was complemented by endless late-night conversations at the Bin Shabib firesides and an unreasonable number of meals we had at a distinct restaurant overlooking Burj Khalifa. However, from the get-go, one running theme made our bond particularly extraordinary. We surprised each other on birthdays at midnight, to the extent that it no longer became a surprise. And on each occasion, we sang in each other's mother tongues. I must say though, the Greek one is still my favorite. And no, I won't put you on the spot, Highness. On one of our last celebrations, we even had to invite a few strangers we ran into in the elevator to keep the surprise element present. Yesterday, we hit a vital milestone. We completed a full cycle of the cohort's sacred tradition by celebrating the remaining 4 birthdays that did not occur during our program's allotted 9 months. With that out of the way, we've all been officially reborn. And this is only the beginning, since we've already pledged to attend each other's weddings. Apologies in advance to Timerlan, Ardak, and Arna, since it's a bit late to go back, and time machines are yet to be invented, but we will inshallah serve as godparents to your offspring. 9 months later, the evolved 29 neonates you see in front of you today have been re-delivered, and we are ready to contribute humbly to our little corners of the world. However, this would not have been possible without the incredible forces that put together the secret ingredients of this program. We have a lot to be thankful for as a cohort. After all, an endeavor like DBA cannot happen overnight. To quote Warren Buffett, you can't produce a baby in 1 month by getting 9 women pregnant. The wheels started rolling more than 2 years ago, and we're fortunate to have been backed by a team of extremely dedicated individuals who gave it their all at every single juncture to make DBA flow seamlessly. I have to extend our cohort's indefinite thanks to the Falcon and Associates family, primarily James and May, the heart and soul of our program, who worked tirelessly to make this 7th year come to life. Countless hours have been put into every aspect of the program's meticulous design, amidst a painful pandemic, to ensure its smooth delivery. By natural extension, our most sincere appreciation goes to our career coaches, Kelly, Christine, and Samia, who I can't see in front of us, who never failed to inspire us and played a pivotal role in our development trajectory. We could not thank you all enough for being there for us and being in our corners. In the same vein, we would like to extend a warm vote of thanks to Bond Education, with their angels Anna and Dana, for creating our Falcon Friday excursions. Those cultural immersion trips contributed to our group's bond, from visiting a camel soap factory in Dubai, to touring the Palace of the Nation in Abu Dhabi, to challenging ourselves to the gorgeous hiking trails in Fujairah. We got an all-encompassing taste of this country's generous hospitality and a beautiful insight into its rich diversity. But that's not all. The 9-month experience with DBA involved many key partners who equipped us with an unbelievable arsenal of tools without which we wouldn't be who we are today. The DBA embryo in all of us got its first exposure to a mini MBA-style training at PwC's Academy that brought all of us up to speed with the fundamentals of finance, strategy, marketing, technology, and communication. Gavin and the spectacular team played a crucial role in preparing us for our first assessment, the investor relations meeting. I know, Gavin, we still confuse spending cash with profit, but all these workshops honestly made us more astute thinkers and prepared us to tackle the world's most challenging problems. Also, thanks, Gavin, for always reminding the cohort that happiness is a relative state of the mind and that happy people usually smile. As you might know, around week 7 of gestation is when the cells that form the heart start to pulse. With that first jolt of electricity, we were catapulted from training territory to our hands-on placement. For the next 3 months, each one of us was fully immersed in a leading Dubai-based entity to get a holistic oversight over the organization's operations. No 2 days were the same. Being on the ground offered insurmountable inspiration for how a fishing village was able to build itself and in under 7 decades develop into a global cosmopolitan hub and international trade enabler. We are fortunate to experience firsthand how the determination of the city's visionary leadership was integral in turning this diversification plan into reality, as it continues pushing the frontiers of humanity by accepting nothing short of perfection. During months 5 through 7 in a typical pregnancy, the baby increases nearly 6 times in size. The same multiplication exactly happened to the cohort's confidence when we returned to PwC's Academy to be trained in data analytics, entrepreneurship, and business ideation. This culminated in pitching our business plans to a panel of tough investors. We had innovative ideas that included establishing a rowing club on the Palm, building hydroponic rooftops, and creating a surprise food packages platform. This impressive output was a testament to all the rigorous training we received, for which we're all very grateful. It's no surprise that from month 7 until now, the honorary moment of our rebirth into the world, the DBA fetus in each of us continued to mature and was preparing for life outside of the nurturing comfort of the program. The cohort went through this phase over the past 3 months, which coincided with our 7 team-based consulting projects. We want to express our deepest gratitude to the Kappa Dev team, Faris, Karen, Jumana, and Karma, for all the training and guidance they offered us throughout this amazing journey. Your support and input were honestly pivotal, and we would have certainly not have been able to complete our projects up to the standards to which they were delivered without your heartfelt advice week in, week out. We learned so much from you and feel indebted for your mentorship. Last but not least, we have to put on record our appreciation for the visionary leadership of this marvelous city, led by the patron of DBA, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid. Thank you for trusting in us and continuing in developing the capabilities of the next generation, and for investing so much time, energy, and resources into every and single one of us. With this, I hope I was able to convey how this remarkable cohort of 29 associates has been rekindled, reprogrammed, and reborn over the past 9 months. We're more ready than ever to face whatever is thrown our way. Similar to newborns that enter life blind to the biases and cruelty of the world, our cohort's main strength is our multicultural ability to remain fair, open-minded, and non-judgmental in the face of all of our challenges. With that lethal toolkit, we don't have to look far for inspiration, and each one of us has the potential to make a marked contribution to others by being true to our DBA values and continuing to commit ourselves to lofty goals. But we also have to remember that we will have to learn how to crawl before sprinting. And in the process, we have to extend an arm to those coming after us. So as DBA alumni today, we should celebrate what we've accomplished, but also look forward with an eye towards the future, how we too can be the inspiration for future cohorts. I hope we remember to never accept the status quo, and to always bring our true authentic selves to every conversation, to every room, and with that, make the world a better place. My dear DBA family, I truly wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Rest assured that this is only the end of the beginning, and our formidable bond is here to remain and will only grow stronger in the years to come. Congratulations, DBA class of 2022. We absolutely smashed it.
Shady, that was an incredible baby shower speech. It was a remarkable vintage and remarkable oratory, and truly we believe the world is in a better place in all your hands. We now have special awards to give, and in a volatile year, these awards have special significance. Firstly, the Faculty Award, and that goes to the associate who has the most positive contribution to the class discussion. And to announce, I pass the word to Karen Manasfi, Program Lead from Kappa Dev.
Thank you, James. I'm very pleased to present this award on behalf of all the facilitators, instructors, and coaches who've accompanied the associates on this 9-month DBA journey. The Faculty Award is presented to the associates who distinguished themselves the most by elevating the level of learning within the classroom in those 9 months. be that by asking the most pertinent questions, actively engaging in the discussions, supporting team members on assignments and projects, and always coming with bright, new, and challenging ideas that keep us on our toes. This year, the recipient of this award stood out to us from very early on and continued to maintain the highest level of professionalism throughout the year, always with an insatiable curiosity and appetite for learning, a go-getter attitude, and approaching every situation with a huge smile. So I am delighted to present this year's Faculty Award to Shady Qubaty.